Hey family, Getty Diesel here, and I just had to share this story with you. I'm going to call this message, be aware of Satan's tricks. It's not worth the risk. So I'm over here in the store. This just happened like 5 minutes ago. I'm over here in the store doing a little browsing. I had a crumpled up tissue in my hand from wiping my nose. So I'm walking down an aisle and I drop the tissue. It falls out of my hand onto the floor. So I turn around to pick it up off the floor, and a guy is walking by me, and he says, "Oh man," like he was like surprised at what I picked up, and I said, "Oh, I dropped this tissue. I'm just picking up a tissue." And he comes back around. He comes back around to the aisle, and he begins to tell me a story of an experience that he had. And he's like, "Oh, I just had to share this with you, man, because I found a pack on the floor when I was in the laundromat. Like it was like there was some drugs in like a package, like probably like a little napkin on the floor that he found in the laundromat." So he's telling me he went. It was some kind of powder. He went to the bathroom, and he took a couple lines. He actually snorted some lines of this stuff that he just found on the floor, and he says he walks out the bathroom and he doesn't even get like 5 feet before he just collapses onto the ground. So he tells me that it was fentanyl. He found some fentanyl. He didn't know it was fentanyl, but here he was. He took a couple of lines of this drug that he found in a napkin or whatever, thinking maybe it was cocaine or something. And he was looking for a high or whatever, and it turned out to be fentanyl. He said he flatlined 5 times. You know, they had to rush him to the local hospital, the closest hospital. Man, yo, I just had to warn this brother. I had to warn him that's the work of Satan. That's the devil trying to take people out, trying to kill people. And I was just warning him to be aware, to be on guard about things like that. And you know, that's kind of what it was. It was me sending a warning to him from the story that he told me, as he was trying to warn me to be careful. If I find any kind of drugs or whatever on the ground or on the floor, don't do it, because it might be fentanyl. And I'm already I'm not. I already know not to take any kind of risk like that. But I had to warn him that it wasn't worth taking any kind of risk like that, because look what could happen. You know, you don't know what you're finding, or what's, even when people are if you were to make a deal on the street and you were to buy something on the street, you don't really know what you're getting all the time. Most of the time you don't know what you're really getting, and you're taking a risk with these drugs. And we already know how Satan, how the devil, how the liar, how the thief, how the evil one is using drugs to try to take people out. He's taking people out. He's taking lives.